Today, girls will take the grammar. Okay, I'll share with you the screen. We'll take the types of sentences structure.
Miss,
Yes.
I have a question about the writing test.
Mm.
Are we supposed to like solve it in the paper that you gave us in the attachment and send it to you as a picture on the email?
Yes. Yes, great that you reminded me. The picture that I sent yesterday to you, you will print it because next week is your test. So you'll print it. And when you take the test, you write in the paper and you picture it and send it to me because they have to keep papers of your exams at school.
Miss, can I print like multiple or have an extra sheet beside me so I can write a draft?
As you,
It's
I
fine.
only want the essay.
Yeah, okay. So it's
But
fine if I have an extra sheet beside me.
it's okay, but take care of the time.
Yeah, I know.
Miss, it needs to be in the pen, like the normal test.
Yes, Lushine?
We need to write it in the pen with the pen.
Yes, of course. So I can read it. Try to write it as clear as you can, because I can't to be able to be read. When I print it, I can read it.
But now, Miss, when we want to send it to you, like each paper is going to be sent on a mail alone, because we can't attach more than one paper.
You
Girls
can.
in exam. Can you attach papers in exam?
No, Miss, I thought about this. If we open the exam from the computer, then how are we supposed to attach it on the phone?
Again, what do you mean?
If we open the exam, we're going to do the exam. I opened it from the computer, and then now I'm supposed to send you a picture of the writing. How am I supposed to put it on the computer, the picture, then upload it on the exam?
So it is better for you to use email.
But you
Or
can.
Miss, open an online assignment.
Lujane, you can send 2 pages once when I want to.
I use an attachment for and a picture down. Miss, can you open an online assignment?
Now?
No, for the test, I mean.
So you can attach. I will see what the administration. I
And
will
the
see what
girls,
they will. Again, ya Rujani, tell me what you want to say.
you can open an online assignment and put 5 attachments, for example, or like 5 buddies, and the girl will use the ones that she needs, like 3 or 2. And it's going to be organized this way if you can.
I don't understand you, Rujani. I'm sorry. Again.
You will open an online assignment for the exam. We open it from our phone after finishing the test, like when we're with you. We open the online assignment from the phones and we attach the pictures. In the online assignment, you can put 5 buddies so that we put 5 pictures if we need or less than if we need.
No, try to make it in 2 pages.
tried بس ما زبط. She tried بس إنه we
She
can't
tried
more than 2 papers, only 1 paper.
in an assignment or in an email?
Assignment.
Miss, if
Yes.
it was 2 pages, we can write them like not 2 pages on one paper. No, 2 pages, and then we'll take a horizontal picture. But will you be able to see?
No, that's it. Try to make it clear as you can.
Or Miss, we can put them both from an app. Both put 2 pictures in one.
No need. Okay, let's start. The problem, I don't have you tomorrow, and the test is on Sunday, right?
Yes.
So I will tell you what. On Saturday or on Friday, I will send you all the details. On WhatsApp group if you want, even if it's more clear.
Yes, please. Thank you, Miss.
The problem is the administration hasn't decided everything yet. So they will try whether to, they will decide whether to send it on email or you send it on assignment or you send it on the exam.
Okay, Miss.
As we said, today we'll take grammar. We'll take the types of sentence structure. The whole chapter, girls, we took the previous chapter. We took phrases, then we took clauses. This is a chapter we took clauses. He wants to tell you the type of sentence structure. When you put these clauses together, you learn independent clause. You learn dependent clause. We will learn how to put them together. We know independent clause is a sentence that can stand alone. Dependent clause is a sentence that can't stand alone. What happens if I just didn't connect anything? What happens if I just brought you one independent clause? If you give me one independent clause, it will be simple sentence. It will be simple sentence, a sentence that is consists of just one independent clause, only one independent clause. The prisoner escaped. Independent clause, I have the prisoner, subject, I have escaped, predicate. But
Miss,
sometimes,
are you
I didn't share with you? Oh,
I don't know, I can't see.
I didn't share it. So here is it, girls. A simple sentence is one sentence, one independent clause. I have a subject, I have a predicate. Sometimes in a simple sentence you find two subjects. Sometimes in a simple sentence you find two predicates. What are those subjects and predicate, teacher? How can we have more than one subject in a simple sentence? Simple sentence usually have one subject, one predicate. But sometimes it has compound subject, compound predicate. So when I say prisoner and his friend escaped, prisoner, his friend, compound subject. Escaped is predicate, one predicate. So I have two subjects but one verb. Sometimes I have the prisoner escaped and caught or were caught. Two verbs and one subject, compound verb. Sometimes we have two subjects, two verbs, but it's still a simple sentence. How? The prisoner and his friend, prisoner, his friend, two subjects. Escaped but were later caught. All of it is what, teacher? Simple sentence. Why it is too long, teacher? And we have two subjects and we have two predicates. We have two subjects, prisoner, his friend, compound subject. We have two predicate, compound predicate. But when do I have, so here I have two subjects. Girls, do you see me in the screen?
Yes,
Do you see me? Yes. I have two subjects, two
Yes,
predicates. When I have two subjects, it's compound, two predicate, it's compound. So it is simple sentence. What happens if I have one simple subject, one simple predicate, one simple subject, one simple predicate, and then I combine them together? Here is something else. One simple subject, one simple predicate, one simple subject, one simple predicate. When I put them together like this, I have to combine them. So here I have independent and independent clause together. It's called compound sentence. Independent clause, I put them together. So here when I say to you, I drink green tea, you understand the sentence, right? I, subject, drink green tea. You understand it. I drink green tea. The other sentence, they drink coffee. I drink green tea, they drink coffee. So when we put them together, independent clause, I combine them together, I use coordinated conjunction. Remember coordinated conjunction that we took at the beginning of the year? When I put independent clause, fanboys or semicolon. So this sentence can stand alone, this sentence can stand alone. When I put them together, I use coordinated conjunction. A compound sentence has at least two independent clauses. Okay? These are the coordinated conjunction. For and, nor, but, or, yet, so, and, comma. Here, he was tired. He went to bed early. He was tired, comma, for. So when I say to you, he was tired, you understand. The sentence can stand alone. He went to bed early. A sentence can stand alone. Comma for conjunction. Subject, predicate, another subject, another predicate, separated and combined by a conjunction. Compound sentence. Two independent clauses, compound sentence. Then what happens if I take one independent and one dependent? One can stand alone and one that can stand alone. Because I woke up late, huh? Yes, teacher, what happened? Because you woke up late. And then independent clause. I had to take a taxi. So one dependent clause, a sentence that can't stand alone with a sentence that can stand alone. Together they form complex sentence. Dependent clause and independent clause, or subordinate as we call it clause and independent clause. The only comma I use when I start with the subordinate clause, I add comma. When I start with the subordinate clause, I add comma. How I know this is subordinate clause when it starts with? Girls, it starts with what?
The dependent clause.
Yes, this is dependent clause. How I know this is dependent? It starts with what?
Subordinating conjunction.
Yeah. Yes, subordinating conjunction. Here is the subordinating conjunction. Some kinds of after, unless, wherever, whereas, where, whenever, since. This is it. Common subordinated conjunction. Now we took the compound and we took the complex. Compound, one independent, one independent. Complex, one independent, one dependent. How I form compound complex? When I bring a compound and a complex together. So two independent and one complex. Two independent, one complex. Why two independent? Why two independent to form what?
Because we cannot explain a subordinate clause with an independent clause, so we need one.
Yes, we need one, but why we need two here in compound complex sentence? Why we need two? To achieve the what?
Compound sentence.
Compound.
The compound. And I need the subordinate for the complex. So here, although I like to go camping, let's say to this sentence clause. Although I like to go camping, I have I, subject, like, verb, but it starts with although. Can I say it and stop? Although I like to go camping, can I say it to you and stop? No, it can't stand alone. So I haven't had the time to go lately. I haven't had the time to go lately. I can understand it. And then I have comma and. So here I haven't had the time to go lately, independent clause. I haven't found anyone to go with, independent clause. And it's combined by coordinated conjunction, comma and. And here we have, although I like to go camping, it is a subordinate clause. So one subordinate clause, one independent clause, one independent clause, compound complex sentences. Okay? Here again, sentence structures are divided into four parts. Simple sentence, one independent clause. Ted watched. Okay. Compound, two independent clauses. Ted watched and he sprang. Or Ted watched, comma, semicolon, he sprang. Complex sentence, one independent and one dependent. While Ted watched, he sprang. While Ted watched, he sprang. Independent, and here is dependent. Compound complex, two independent, one dependent. While Ted watched, he sprang, and blood flew. I have four main types of sentence structure also here. Jumana, if I say to you, I found $1 on the street, this is which kind of sentences? Jumana? Lujain?
Yes, miss. It's a simple sentence.
Simple sentence, yes. Sarah? When I say she loves to eat chocolate ice cream, but it makes her tummy hurt.
It's a compound.
Yes. Rima, are you here? Layan Maghrabi? Because I found $1 on the street, I
Yes,
went to the
miss.
candy store. Rima?
Mr.
Rima?
Yes.
Because I found $1 on the street, I went to the candy store. This is which kind of sentences?
Subordinate.
Yes, this is subordinate, and this is what? Independent. Together they form what?
A full sentence.
Yeah. Rima, you attended the class or you just came in?
No, I attended the class.
So dear, when I combine one independent clause with one subordinate clause, it's what? Rima, one independent and one subordinate. Okay, Rima, thank you. Layan,
Yes, miss.
it will be what?
A complex sentence.
Complex sentence, yes. Layan, Fadl, read this one. Layan, Fadl. Najwa.
Because I found $1 on the street, I went to the candy store and bought a lollipop. Do I say what type of a sentence?
Yes.
Compound complex sentence.
Yes. Noor?
Miss, I'm sorry I didn't reply. My dad called me. I couldn't
Okay.
call the man.
So this one, Yele, the second one. As much as he loves cats, he hates dogs.
Is this this is double subordinate?
What?
Oh no. It is subordinate and independent, so it's complex.
Yes, complex. Okay, so here before we move to parallel structure, I want you to solve. Start solving, girls. It's on page 161. Tell me the kind of the sentences. Bilqis, number 1. Bilqis. Muthaina, number 1.
Yes, miss.
Yes.
Is it simple?
Yes, it's simple. Yes, Muthaina. Dana Wael, 2. Dana Shaheen, 2. Dana Wael, Dana Shaheen. Dalia Laham, Dalia.
Yes, miss.
Dalia, number 2. Dalia, which kind of
2.
sentence?
Complex.
Where is independent and where is dependent? Dalia, where is independent and where is dependent? And where is the conjunction?
Yes,
Educational Testing Service studied the influence of 5 types of policies. I have one subject and one predicate, so it will be what?
one subject.
Yes, Dalia? One subject and one predicate. Dalia, when I have one subject and one predicate, it's what?
Simple.
Simple, يا Dalia, yes. Number 3, Durra. Fatima,
Yes, miss.
4 or 3.
Okay, just a second, I will read it. Is it compound complex sentence?
Number 3, why it's compound? Where is the compound and where is the complex? Tell me, Yani, where is the independent? 2 clauses and 1 subordinate clause.
Okay, which span for is the subordinate?
Yes, this is subordinate, huh?
Noted the effect of the different policies on numbers of the drug offenses is it's independent,
Yes.
and non-serious offenses and serious offenses is also independent.
If it's also independent, where is the subject and the verb there? So 1 independent and 1 subordinate will form what?
It's it's complex.
Yes, complex, yes. 4, Durra, are you here or not yet?
Yes, miss, I'm here.
Yes, Durra, 4, yeah, Durra.
4 is compound.
Where are 2 independent clauses?
The first one is serious offenses include physical violence. The second one is and non-serious offenses include cheating on tests.
Yes.
And they
And
are
yes.
they're combined by comma and.
Excellent, يا Durra. Excellent. Ghada, 5.
Yes, miss. It's compound complex.
Why? Where is the subordinate? What is subordinate?
The educational testing survey studied.
The change. This is compound. Where is subordinate?
That occurred when schools placed a ban on gangs.
Yes, so I have 1 independent and 1 subordinate. So it's what?
What, miss?
1 independent and 1 subordinate. So it's what?
Complex.
Complex. Number 6, Jana.
Yes, it says miss a compound sentence.
Tell me independent clauses. Where are they?
Tell me what?
Independent clauses. Where are they?
This policy actually resulted in an 18% increase in non-serious offenses genital body, and from it till
Yes.
offenses.
Excellent, يا جنى. Jumana, 7. Jumana, 7. Kadra, 7.
Teacher, it's the answer of number 6.
Compound. So Jumana and Kadra are not here today? Ragad, 7. Ragad, 7. Ragad. Nur Yusuf, 7.
Yes, miss. Number 7 is compound complex
Why, dear?
because it has 2 independent clauses and 1 subordinate clause.
Excellent. 8, Nur Bilal.
Number 8, compound.
Why?
The first sentence, it's making students wear uniform produce no changes whatsoever, but a small school size decreases the number of non-serious offenses by a whopping 58%.
Yes. Number 9, Malak Wasim. Thank you, Nur.
Yes, miss. It's
Yes.
a compound complex
Yes, why?
because it has three subordinate clauses and 3 verbs.
Tell me, tell me where is the subordinate clause?
the best change.
In
Yes,
policy,
the best change
in policy appears to be
in
strict
policy
punishment.
appears.
Uh,
Yes, and decrease non-serious
no.
and
The best
serious.
change in policy appears to be strict punishment is independent clause. Then the subordinate clause is which decreased non-serious and serious offenses by 18%. This is subordinate.
Yes.
And then I have a semicolon and another independent, so it's compound complex. Yes, Malak.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. 10, Natalie.
Yes, miss.
Miss, what's number 9? Can you repeat, please?
Compound complex.
Okay, miss. Thank you.
Yes, miss. Is it simple?
Why? It appears, and then I have that. I want to show you something, girls, to be aware of. Listen. Sometimes complex sentence doesn't show as a complex as a subordinate clause. How? When I say the pizza that I bought is mine. When I look at this sentence, I feel like it is simple. Yes, teacher, it's simple. It's very short, and usually short sentences are simple sentences. But no, girls, there is a hidden clause inside. The pizza is mine is independent clause. That I bought is another clause inside. It's adjective clause. It starts with a relative pronoun. Adjective clause. So here, that I bought adjective clause. Okay? So it is hidden in the middle. So when I see that, who, whom, which, I know it's adjective clause. Whatever you want is yours. Here. This is simple sentence, teacher. It is surely simple sentence. Listen. Whatever you want. I have subject you and want verb. Whatever you want. And I have is another verb. Where is the subject for is? Whatever you want is the subject. It is the noun clause. It is a noun clause. So these two are complex sentences. Although that is the other clause, subordinate clause, is very small and it's hidden in the sentence, so you have to be aware. If I find relative pronouns, that, who, whom, which, that, who, whom, which, whose, I understand that I have another clause in the sentence, like here in number 10. It appears, it appears that strict punishment for offenses may be the answer to some behavior problems. I see that. So from that, I know this is another clause or another sentence. It appears, it subject appears verb. It appears what? So I have a noun clause. Noun clause is hidden in the sentence. Adjective clause, when there are no commas, it's hidden in the sentence. On adverb clause, you have to figure them out to understand that this is a complex sentence.
Teacher,
Yes.
Miss, if I said that, if it was the pizza I bought yesterday is mine, it's also in.
Yes, because we said sometimes we can eliminate the introductory or the relative pronouns. So the pizza I bought is mine. The
Yes.
pizza is mine, and I bought is the clause, subordinate clause, and I eliminated that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
good for you. Yes, dear.
Miss, is it okay if I asked you a question in number 7?
Yes.
Teacher here, where is the dependent clause?
And 7, tight security produce no change. Wait a minute, Wait a minute.
Yes.
Yes, no. Tight security produced no change in the number of drug offenses. Comma, no. So the first one is independent, then comma, no. Did it affect the number of serious offenses? Okay.
So the subordinate is, did it affect?
Wait a minute. No. Then we have, however, bring a marked drop in non-serious offenses. Tight security produces no change in the number of drug offenses. Here it's independent.
Yes.
Comma, nor did.
Why is it complex, miss?
Because however, bring a marked drop in non-serious offenses, girls.
But miss, it did bring a mark, but however, like interrupted the sentence.
Exactly, it's an adverb.
It is subordinate. No, here maybe he means it's subordinate conjunction because, however, bring a marked drop in non-serious offenses.
If he means it, so he will not put it in between commas, I think.
And no,
You have
listen, girls. You have tight security produces no change in the number of drug offenses, nor did it affect the number of serious offenses. This is a sentence. This is a sentence, an independent clause. Then I have a semicolon. It did, another independent clause. However, bring a marked drop in non-serious offenses. Here it's a subordinate clause. He means it's subordinate conjunction. Okay?
Okay. So, thank you.
But how can we know if he means it or not?
Because here it did is finished, and then however bring a marked drop in a non-serious offense. It is.
But he put however like an extra word that is between commas, so we can eliminate it. So when you eliminate it,
yes, I understand what you want, but yani, it's not important here. Okay.
So miss, there's nothing with the three independent clauses, right?
It is two independent clauses and one subordinate.
And I'm asking, like, there's nothing where like a sentence with the three independent clauses.
No, it's okay to have three independent clauses, but here you don't have three independent clauses.
So what is it called?
Compound complex.
Okay, thank you.
I understand that you feel like however is an adverb, but here he treated it as a subordinate conjunction. However, bring a marked drop in non-serious offense.
So should we treat it?
I think he means to be whoever bring a marked drop in non-serious offense. So maybe it's a mistake. Okay.
So should we consider it as a compound or as a complex?
No, compound complex.
When we said should we consider however, when we see it in a sentence.
What you said?
Should we consider however, like a part of?
Yes, a part of the subordinate clause. Yes. Okay.
Even if it's between commas?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Just for today. I want to quickly tell you the parallel structure. We can answer it next week. It's okay, but I just want to tell you the lesson. Parallel structure is very easy. It's when you listen, girls. Parallel structure is when you say like this, with the elements in list or in a series. Tonight, I will do my homework and watching television. No, he says to you, parallel structure. You know the parallel in math? You take the parallel in math when the two lines walk together. You didn't, girls, you take it in math or not?
Yes, Miss.
Yes. He says the same in English, that you use the same verb, the same tense. I will do my homework and why watching television? I will do my homework and watch television. Parallel structure. They should be in the same. You choose an infinitive, you continue with the infinitive. Okay? And here, Clara not only wants money, but also fame. No. It should be what Clara wants. Not only money, only money, also fame. They should you should make when you make a presentation, say a presentation, or you give a speech, your words should be the passage or the essay or the speech should pace like this, should move peaceably with you, as we can say, يعني, with no ups and downs. So Clara wants not only money but also fame. Noun, noun. Clara not only wants money, verb and direct object, but also wants fame. Try to make the sentences, as we can say, they rhyme together, work together. Mary likes hiking, swimming, and bicycling. And please, girls, because I find this in your writing, you would take a tense and then suddenly I see you using another tense with no need. Mary likes to hike, swim, and ride. Or hiking, swimming, and bicycling. Don't say Mary likes hiking, swimming, and to ride a bicycle. No. Like here, hiking, swimming, and to ride a bicycle. No. That's the lesson. Okay? Next time we will solve the questions in the book. Next time it means next Monday, inshallah. Because Sunday we have the test. When they decide which everything about the writing, I will update you with an email or on WhatsApp group. Okay?
Miss, is it going to be the 2 periods?
Yes.
Okay.
Please, girls, you have to print the pages before Sunday. This is number 1. Number 2, a clear pen, يعني a pen that when I print I can read. No pencil allowed, of course.
Miss, can you please, like, the session of the test, like, make it like 10 minutes?